Well, both of the cars are covered, and the reason for this is because I'm going to spray paint the quarter window. I already cleaned up the rust here. You see how pivot it is, how this was rust, and I also went through the metal. You see the hole? This is hole, actually a hole. That's how much rust it had. Good thing I cut it on time. I'm going to prime it, and then base coat, clear coat, and this one I'm also respraying since it was pretty beaten up and I want to refresh it. And the reason I bought car covers is because it's a lot easier, and they were only 20 something bucks, which is cheap, and that will prevent me from spraying over my car, which is a good thing. This is how it turned out after 2 coats of prime. Not bad at all. I think it's pretty decent. I'm using 1K primer, and here is the gas cap area. Pretty good. I end up putting some seam sealer right along this line, a little bit here, and pretty much everywhere where I thought it's a good idea. I also redid this section here since the seam sealer was cracking all these edges. The one which I use, it's a 3M 8365. It's quite good since it does take about 30 minutes to cure, and you can spray it with prime, but I did end up waiting 24 hours since it's a good idea. Now I just need to spray it with base, clear, and call it a day. This is how it turned out after I sprayed the base and the clear. The gas cap area, it turned out quite good. You see how glossy it is. I'm pretty happy with the end result. The only thing is there's a little bit of difference. The color of the whole car is slightly lighter, but actually this is the original tornado red. This is how it's supposed to look. This is supposed to be a tornado red, but for some reason it's slightly lighter, but that's okay since this is the gas cap area, and here is the rear quarter window. Also not too bad. The only thing I messed up is the transition here. I was supposed to fold it like this and spray it to make a better transition. Just for example, on the end it turned out quite nice, but I messed up the edging. That's fine since this thing is gonna be covered with a seal, not a big deal. But for example, over here the transition turned out quite nice. You cannot even notice it. I'm quite happy with this transition. This is how it's supposed to be on the bottom, but that's okay. I also decided that it's a good idea to redo my driver's side fender, and this one didn't turn out quite good since I kind of messed up the base coat. There was a little bit of dirt and I tried to clean it up, and then I touched this area and everywhere, and I just made a huge mess. I tried to clean it up. I used some sand papers which you see on the floor, but I kind of messed it up. After I shot the clear, it turned out okay, not too visible, but I was thinking actually to redo the base coat, but since I ran out of sprays for the base, you can see these two are the same, and I actually end up using the third one, which is the tornado red again, but probably it's slightly different. And since I already pre-mixed the 2K clear, you gotta press this here and it's gonna mix it together, and you have about 48 hours to use this clear coat, and that's why I end up shooting the clear coat. But actually on the end it's not too bad, and I want to see what's the difference between the two colors, if it's too much. But I think it's gonna stay like this. Once I cut it and buff it, it should turn out a little bit better, and I hope this one is gonna go a little bit lighter after the cut and the buff. Probably not, but hopefully. You see here on the top how good it turned out. It's really glossy. The only thing is I only shot like a 2 coats of clear since I ran out of clear. I have another can, but I didn't want to use it, and that's it pretty much. Not too bad. I'm gonna rock it like this for now, forever probably. The car's about 90% done. I installed a new trim piece and I managed to dent it right over here. I'll have to find another one. For now it will do the job. I also retint the front windows and they turn out not bad. There's a little bit of contamination on the top right over here. I don't know if you can see them with the phone. And this line is actually from the outside of the windows, not the tint. Overall it's okay. And over here on the end I cut it short because the mirror was off and I was thinking it will cover it. And the door panel finally is mounted and it does look quite nice. I like how it turned out. The only thing is over here, the screw. Since the plastic underneath was broken, I had to drill the cap, and now the screw is on the top. I have to find a way to cover it, think about something, but at least the door panel is pretty solid now. It's not going anywhere. And over here on the back, all the interior pieces are put together and it turned out okay. Let's say okay, not perfect, far away from perfect, because these panels are kind of scratched up. I have to find a better ones. And the seats are gray and kind of standing off from everything. I'll have to dye them black or find another one like a black ones, but I don't know how easy it is to find the black ones locally, at least, or at least close to me, not locally, but let's say about 100 miles away. So over here I do need to put the quarter window, and I touched up this area and it turned out better than before, let's say. But I have to wait about 30 days before I put the quarter window back, because I don't want everything to stick, and when I try to take it off next time the paint will fall off. You need to wait about 30 days. That's the least. What I found out about the quarter windows is something which I didn't know, is that 98 and 99 are different. This is the first one I took off from 99. This was supposed to go there, but I found out that actually there's a little bit of difference. You see how here on the end it's a little bit more edgy compared to this one. You see how oval it's here. This is from 95 to 98 are like this, and 99 they decided to change it, and I didn't knew this, so I had to go to junkyard again and take off this, which is not an easy task, especially over there, but kind of broke it here. This is only for alignment, one of the pins, not a big deal. And what I saw, but this was after I took it off, that actually there is a line here from this is painted black. I'll see if I can cover this line because it does look quite bad, but it will be fine for now. I don't want to go back there and try to take off another one. From the interior, actually I forgot, I do need to put this the sunshades back, and a few small little details, like over there for the gas cap. I do need to replace it with a black one since I have one, and maybe spray the plastic cover. And I do need to put the gas cap, but I'm the gas cap lid, but I'm waiting for the paint to kind of completely cure, let's say 30 days. And over here on the back, let me open the trunk area. And this is actually the driver's side front window, which is a little bit with more contamination than the front one. Like over here, this section. I'll redo them eventually. I still need to do the back window, but I'm waiting for the weather to be a lot warmer since it's difficult to take the old tint off. This tint is pretty old. And here on the back, you see how dirty it is. I do need to clean this or change it with another one. And this is gonna stay gray, but I do have brand new pieces, not brand new, but in better condition, since this one is kind of broken. And over here I do need to put the trim piece and the third brake. I do need to mount it. I have it. It's from 97, since this was 95, and that's why it's missing. And I'm kind of pretty much done with the whole thing, I think so. And then I have to move to the engine bay, which is quite dirty. It does need a lot of work. I have to clean it up and sort it out. I also buffed the fender, and now it does look pretty close to the stock one. I mean, you cannot even tell the difference. The only thing is there's a little bit of orange peel. I do need to go a little bit more aggressive with the sandpaper, since I did use a 3000 grit just to see how it's gonna look after swipe buff. This was the day after I sprayed it, that's why I didn't want to go any crazy. But I don't know how much clear coat I have left, that's the thing. It look okay, not perfect, but the whole car is not perfect, far away from perfect. I was imagining it a different way, but it turned out like this. From a distance, or when you watch it on the video, it will look okay, let's say, pretty good. You cannot tell, but if you start looking at the details, then the things will change. Compared to this one it's a lot better. First drive and I'm running low on fuel. The gauge is not working, but the light it is, so I know I'm pretty low. And I'm far away from the gas station, that's the bad thing. Hopefully I will make it. And I do need to adjust this gauge, since as soon as I give some throttle, you see how it's flashing. I need to adjust it to some boost. And we'll see. Let's first make it to the gas station and we'll figure it out later. I filled it up only with 10 gallons. That's because I'm still not sure if my fuel leak is fixed with the gas tank. Let's see if the gauge is gonna start miraculously working. I doubt it, but let's pray. This is the best my gauge will read with 10 gallons of fuel. At least it's reading something. I was hoping that actually the gauge cluster is bad, but I doubt it. Most likely is the fuel pump sender. I have to figure this thing out. tint setting. Let me exit the highway and I'm gonna show you. Basically, this is the brightest setting, and you can see it's really bright. Even the phone cannot focus, so I gotta go like this. But it's fine, not too bad. I mean, I still can see the lights for the HVAC unit, so I'm happy. The weather is perfect for a boost car. Is cooling like crazy. That's because I fixed the boost leak, and she's moving pretty quick. But I cannot do the shifting with one hand, that's the thing. I haven't watched this for a while. This camera doesn't want to focus for some reason. And this is how my gauges are looking after the lunge. You see, you don't need to secure them somehow. And my fuel pump is whining like crazy. I have to check this out also. I was running kind of low on fuel, and probably she grabbed all the dirt she can possibly get from the bottom of the gas tank. Now I'm just gonna let her idle for a little bit, but there's one more thing I forgot to tell you, which I found out. This 99 quarter window, I don't know if you can see, but over here you can see the black piece. I don't know if they made a different trim piece for the 99 Eclipse, but I think they didn't, and this kind of ugly to see, and your visibility